Black as a little last years on my pillow had me working the block hard as a Brillo pad, researching the block high off a nickel bag. Searched my room, found my chrome mini mag. Now we own one and won't give my pistol back. Guess he didn't figure I'm with the hate scene. Mama said I'm 18, so I gotta shake scene. So I move on my daydreams like the 18. More money, more money, more murder, more murder, more. Not funny, no. Gotta have you. This world is so cold. Mr. T with THC all through my respiratory.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AWF Chaos. My name is Agent A. Ready for... Oh my god. This is great, man. Take it away, King. I can't do this.
Well, we have a Women's Renegade Championship matchup. You see it on the title card there. It is Lil Kim versus Angela. And this should be an interesting matchup. We are here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love. No love lost between these two women, I can tell you that right now. Though they do have a respect for each other, I don't think that Kim and Angela have made friends in the locker room. You're about to see the exploits of that friendship right here, right now. Lil Kim.
My goodness. Well, Kim walking out here. Kim has had an esteemed history in the Jaxsun Wrestling Federation, ladies and gentlemen. She came in as one of these first special guest hosts, and I believe, it was a special guest referee to BLITZ and Triple H, of all matches that she would have been a match. She set that up. That's the creative mind of Kim, but that was the, she got into the competition realm by helping Oleana out in a duel with Tipville USA in their, I would call it at the time the dying days, because truth be told, me and Kay can admit, I don't know if he can admit, the Tipville we see now it's like a rebranded Tipville. It's like kind of like the apron you see it started off on Thursday nights and now it's on Friday nights. If you get it, you get it. It's a new Tipville. It's not the same Tipville.
Former tag team champions and currently holding the world championship. That's the Thursday night to Friday night. That's what I'm hearing right now.
Is that not a good transition? Friday Night SmackDown had a lot of great matches and such. It took a while to get there, just like this Tipville. It took a damn while to get there, but
a damn while.
I mean, listen, they were, tag chances new for them. It's not about Tipville right now. It's about Angela, the women's Renegade champion, who me and her have been chopping it up lately. She's been letting she's a very ambitious woman, and she says that a lot of things she wants might be a little bit of an uphill battle to try and make happen. She wants to have AK-170 back by her side, but after the last week's debacle, she has put that out the realm of possibility for now. But she is an adamant woman, and she's also told me she has insight. She wants the women's world title as well back in her hands, but I didn't bring this up to her. I mean, I brought this up to her, not in full. Could be a harsh woman if you stand it against her sometimes.
Could be.
But point is, I wonder if that's going to be a problem for her in this matchup and for matches defending this title going forward. I mean, Lil Kim, she's never won a title before. Angela's a 3-time women's world champion. She was one of the rare competitors who thought the Divas title was, quote-unquote, beneath her. Her words, not mine. She wanted higher world title gold, and that's what she sought after for End of Days time and did. But now she holds and proudly holds the Women's Renegade Championship, which she feels differently about for some reason, I wonder. And, I can inquire about that later. Point is, I wonder she doesn't care about that title as much as Kim might, so to say.
Well, I hope Angela has her head screwed on tight about this whole AK-170 situation. Look, it looks to me that the only way you're going to get those two in the ring is if you promise them they get the chance to kick the crap out of one another.
And here, the tight lockup, and we'll have more on them later tonight as we have a packed night of AWF Chaos 1 day before... Well, 2 days before Sunday Smoke Fest. 5. And here, the tight lockup is Kim.
You have 5 of those things. AWF is beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, Oh!
In case you idiots in Philadelphia couldn't tell, that was sarcasm.
It's a nice uppercut. These idiots in Philadelphia, that's 2 uppercuts. Kim and Angela scrapping off. Kim is, even though she started off as a guest competitor and said she is a very technically adept wrestler. However, technicality versus power sometimes is always the a movable force meets a movable object. One. And Angela has both, but she relies on power. As you can see, if she's not in the AWF ring, if she is, not at home, she is at the gym, she is working out, as, she states she has nothing better to do but improve her game. That's a down to cover, and one thing I'm, just retaking in, as you say, me and you have talked about Kim, Angela and Killgore with sort of a resurgence in this new, AWF tour, so to say. Oh, my goodness, mean elbows. Really have truly forgotten, I did forget how much of a hungry competitor this woman is. I mean, she's, a like to the best, a psychopath when it comes to it, as she is running that's one kick to Kim's face. Another one. Kim is trying to put her hand up to defend herself, but it's a bit too late. Put another one up. Oh, my goodness, didn't help her out. She is down her feet.
You can see the athleticism by the women's Renegade champion. I mean, how could you not rely on your power when you're built like Angela, an Amazon walking among us?
And up, high, down, and...
Oh! A Dominator!
Here. Gets taken up again, and... Another Dominator. Angela's strength is ridiculous. And Lil Kim, this is what I mean. Kim, you wouldn't even think that she's a good technical wrestler, because she hasn't got the chance to show that she is. It has been a complete flooring from the women's Renegade champion.
Angela has been zeroed in.
Now Angela, back to what I've mentioned, she's doing the technical game, attacking the arm of Kim, and relentlessly attacking it, no less.
I think the game plan for Lil Kim right now is to run.
Right,
simple as that. It's to run away, regroup, see what weaknesses you can exploit.
And she did. She tried to bull charge right back in. It didn't work
out.
Here we go. Here it is. Up, down to cover, and 1, 2, 3. That's not to be. 1, 2. No.
Couple of small packages traded there. No woman got the better of that one. Angela trying to choke the life out of her. It looked like a neck crank almost. That was... Now Angela tried the forearm there. Kim tries the boot, catches it, does Angela.
Runs out. Oh! What a spin into the right hand. Kim defends herself. Cradles up a back. Oh my, that's a neck killing suplex. Fuck a back suplex. Forget my language, people at home, but I mean, that's a, I mean, what can you say when you see human bodies react that way? That's a, oh my goodness.
Agent A sharing his excitement.
And there, as well as Philadelphia, I mean, Philadelphia, they're known for it, but Kay, you look around, nobody is in a seat. I mean, I actually, look at, I don't think I've seen anyone take a seat the entire damn match, for that matter.
This is a great wrestling city, is Philadelphia, the home of the Extreme, and that spirit lives on in the AWF. Certainly in Angela, who is taking Kim to the Extreme right now.
And here,
up in the top rope,
Angela benefiting from the train of an RVD, so to say.
If
and
Angela
here,
hits this might be it.
My
this
goodness,
might be the match.
Kim, no, that's a heel call, no!
Here we go. That's an air raid crash from the middle rope.
Angela, in the center of the ring is Kim here. Angela scoops her up high over the shoulders. One attitude adjustment. She rolls through. Hooks her up again to kiss the sky for a second attitude adjustment.
Look at the power.
1, 2 for the win, and oh my goodness, was it ever a question? Sadly, it wasn't.
A dominant performance.
That is why, Kay, she is set on the women's world title. And Lord knows if she's going to get her wish or not, but we have more AWF chaos up next. We're actually going to see Kay's favorite faction in action. No pun intended, or no rhyme intended, as Angela emphatically reminds us who's the champ. It is going to be Mo Game versus Jaxsun, the #1 contender, is getting scouted by Titville USA, and Rollins and Lynch couldn't, agree with it any better. They too want to see how he fares up. So, first time matchup, I believe, and it's coming up next here on AWF Chaos. With your main man, Sake. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to AWF Chaos. We're live from Philadelphia. Did I mention I'm wearing an Aaron Judge jersey, and the fans behind us have been booing me and, unfortunately, Kay. I'm sorry, you've been getting the blood of my, but I'm not taking this off, by the way. I'm not taking this off.
Well, it's not unfortunate. These Philadelphians wouldn't know taste if it smacked them in the mouth, and that's not an endorsement of you. That's an endorsement of me.
We have Jaxsun versus Mo Game, and I thought this was just going to be this is a straight one-on-one matchup, but I was under the impression that Tip-Tastic and Chocolate might be watching this, from the back, from the locker room. No, the president, the mayor himself is going to be watching this matchup, his #1 contender, live before his eyes. These two face in 2 days, in less than about 48 hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh,
and
look at that. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. That is
when
beautiful.
another couple did it, that's so crazy. Because when another couple did it, oh my God, he called it anything but class. I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen.
Agent A, you misunderstand. You said another couple. Chocolate and Tip-Tastic are just not another couple. They are the couple.
How did I know? He is so
in the Jaxsun Wrestling Federation.
Guys, do not take gambling odds on what Agent K might say. Even though it's tempting, never do it. We do not endorse gambling on our program.
That AWF championship, so beautiful. So beautiful. And I'm glad that Tip-Tastic has shared that gold with his lovely wife, Chocolate.
And what is different than when I'm just questioning, because the last time this was done, it was the TIF IWGP Strong title. Spray painted AWF on it, and it was Eve holding it. Mamba was the world champion. What is different? Is it the fact that these two are married? That's it? Is that it?
Well, the sanctity of marriage, of course, does add to it, but it's more the fact that Chocolate is not a ruffian and Tip-Tastic is not walking around, causing mayhem. These two are professional wrestling royalty. A modern-day Macho Man and Elizabeth.
Agent K is running for office in New York City, third party, 2028, but guys, you are interested. Here we are. We have... Man, the presence of the most winningest competitor potentially in AWF history. His win percentage might just be the highest all time. We'll have to do it. Of course, there's people who have wrestled longer than him. Their records have been tainted, so of course they won't have a percentage as high as him. He still has a lot of time to fall off, but in the amount of time that he has been in the game, no pun intended, he has amassed championship after championship after championship in a way nobody else has done. And now he has dropped the gloves. He is going after the world title. That match is imminent. That match is scheduled. And I don't know if anyone, maybe is excited about it as I am. But again, for at least me and Kay, we have been sort of wondering when it was going to happen. And good on him. He took no time in waiting.
And like I said, it pains me to root against Mo Game because this guy is such a treat to watch. I mean, he's a combination of resiliency, of power, of technical ability, of agility. Mo Game is really, a multi-trick pony. And Jaxsun is going to have a tough time figuring this equation out. But if anyone can, Agent A, it's Jaxsun, the right-hand man of Titville USA.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's live. AWF Chaos again from Philadelphia. Oh my goodness. And Jaxsun is no snap off the block. He is a former world champion, a former tag champion. And here now, up over Skype, power bomb. Another. Oh, he's holding on to it. Ooh, beautiful.
And the thing about Jaxsun I love is just how effective he is. And how his brain just seems to work on automatic. And that's not a slight to him. But the way Tip-Tastic will have a command or he wants something to be done in the ring or outside the ring, and Jaxsun already knows. That's what you call a true team player.
So, one of the things on Jackson's, quote-unquote resume, the NCAA scouted, athlete across several sports. Everyone think all his coaches said he was one of their most coachable players they've ever had, and that's a high praise to get from nearly every coach they've had.
Of course.
And, oh my God! Oh No, but again, here we go. There's only so much that coaching can do when you go up against raw talent. And again, raw, smart, high IQ talent. Jaxsun has that, but he is finally perhaps being challenged in a way he hasn't before. Mo Game as well, going up against the iron in the AWF that is Tippville, USA.
Well, the thing about wrestling, which makes it so interesting, is that of course you can have a coach and he can train you, you know, in a ring. But when you step in the ring, it is just you. It is just your opponent. Your coach can coach you by ringside, but it's you making the decisions. And Mo Game, that's a hell of a decision. Debilitating Jaxsun there. And a couple of kicks. No man with the advantage just yet. A back and forth matchup so far.
And here, up now, and dominated from Mo Game. Jaxsun not in somewhere where he wants to be.
You know,
nice way to get out of that. And a stomp to the face.
Have a conversation about Tip-Tastic's bravery.
Bravery?
To be here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, amongst these people who collectively pollute the entire planet with their lack of deodorant. I mean, it is just...
We call wrestling programs across the entire world. You can't be saying this about one city. You cannot, excuse me, forgive me for everyone. I'm like, oh, what a running knee! Down, and then a leg drop! Jaxsun, wait a second now. What are you going to say about that? What are you going to say about that? In the left corner of your eye, Tip-Tastic taking it...
Tip-Tastic just renovating the ring. You know, trying to get it in his image. I agree. I don't think that top turnbuckle, you know, it's kind of useless, that pad. That pad is...
Now I took the jersey off and threw it.
This is not a look.
God damn it!
Here we go. Mo Game. Oh, the capture suplex to Jaxsun. You looks like you need to grab your bearings, Agent A. I don't understand why you're so up in arms. I mean...
Tip-Tastic interfered with this match! And you called it renovating the ring!
Interfered with the match. I see Jaxsun right now wrestling Mo Game. I don't see Tip-Tastic.
But a left hook from Mo Game.
Doing anything right now except watching what has been a fantastic match so far.
He distracted the referee from the match at hand. Big power bomb. Oh, and now there we go. There we go. Oh, and Mo Game needs
to get his head in the game.
Mo Game was trying to have words with Tip-Tastic, but Chocolate is being very, very vocal. And Tip is just looking at, oh my goodness, this is not happening. And now Mo Game going straight to the face of Tip-Tastic. The man president talking to him. Oh, he smacks him. He smacked him across the damn face. Like his son. Like his goddamn son.
Well, hey now.
Oh my goodness.
If you get in the president's face, that's what's going to happen. And Mo Game learning the hard way.
What did I...
Oh!
He's living.
Hold on.
He's living.
What the hell? Tip-Tastic is a non-competitor.
That put his hand on the competitor.
His hands. Mo Game got in his face. Tip-Tastic, you know what I mean? Created the distance. I must not let you get close. You ever heard of that chill, sonnin'?
And Mo Game.
That's exactly what happened.
Yelling at Tip-Tastic. Jaxsun now caught in harm's way. It could be over. But
for Angel's Wings. But Jaxsun with the nice clothesline.
After all this distraction, after all this hoopla, Mo Game's head not completely in the game. How could it be?
All this hoopla caused by Mo Game himself.
Here comes Tip-Tastic yet again, using the turnbuckle. Oh, and now Mo Game is going to send him into exposed turnbuckle padding. Right hook to Jaxsun. He stops it. Jaxsun.
Looked to me like that was on purpose by Mo Game.
Like how him taking that turnbuckle off was on purpose. Runs a knee right into him.
Listen, like I said, that top turnbuckle isn't a looker. The presentation of the AWF has to be tip-top.
And then a nice knee to the jaw. Nice knee. And Jaxsun is down and out. Mo Game, looking at the referee, he's back and attentive already. Robinson, having refereed since before I was born, he is on point, on the P's and Q's, ladies and gentlemen.
Haven't been biased before you were born, I'll tell you that much.
And here, that's high. Whoa, whoa, that is, that's a...
Oh my God, Mo Game just folded Jaxsun in half.
Phoenix bomb, down goes Jaxsun. Jaxsun being walked back into that ring. It is over for him.
It does not look good.
He's stumbling to his feet over the referee.
Again with the wide cross body. He's shining up the left hand.
Oh! Jaxsun still with some fight in him. Tippville, USA.
Big headbutt. He's gonna take him down.
Now imagine. I know. We haven't even put into reality. I haven't yet. If Mo Game loses this matchup prior to the world title match, what that could do for the psych. There, nice kick to the leg. Oh! Jaxsun getting floored, and now again,
forearm.
These two with words to one another.
Listen, I understand that Mo Game may be enamored with Tiptastic's looks, but he's got to pay attention to the match. All right, it's not Tiptastic's fault. He happens to be.
I have to get the guy they have over in Japan. He can't be like this. Oh my God.
Well, listen, I'm just calling it right down the. What? The, hold on.
Wait a minute. He just threw Tiptastic in the ring. He just threw Tiptastic in the ring.
A non-competitor, by the way. A non-competitor.
Oh yeah.
This is bogus.
Mo Game over the shoulders. Tippville, USA is going to fall.
That corrupt referee Charles Robinson
Down. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh my God, he's out. Tiptastic is out. Mo Game just laid out both of Tippville, USA prior to the world title match.
I never thought I'd see it, but Mo Game stealing the win through illegal measures.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
The production truck obviously missing the whip into the exposed turnbuckle. That helped Mo Game win this match. Look at that. I bet it's not even his blood.
Sing the sorrows. Sing the sorrows. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for watching. We have more AWF Chaos up next. That man sees Tiptastic in a couple of days. I'll see you there. And me and Kay will see you there at the Smoke Fest. That's a son of a bitch, homie. You don't know me. Listen to the lyrics now. The lyrics say a thing about every superstar. I give a fuck too much. No. Kay. It's entertainment. It's a newspaper. 90% of it is pure bullshit. That's why I read it. Because it entertains me. So, if you have a problem with me, you know, why don't you entertain me with your bullshit? Why don't you entertain me with your bullshit, Kay? Since you can entertain me more than this, why don't you entertain me? Fuck, we're live. Fuck! God damn it.
Agent A using his TV time to express his grievances.
Listen, that wasn't for you guys. That was for him.
I would not want to be in your shoes, buddy. That fine is going to be hefty. Anyway, Pepi
is making his way out because, ladies and gentlemen, we have a hell of a match for you. I know you probably saw it in the card below. KT is making his return to the AWF. You know, he is, and I say return, you know, he's been in the back. He's been like most folks and such, taking in notes. He had the option to take his talents across the pond, and then he still has that option. But he wanted a match, and, you know, bless our kind GMs and such. They set up, I think, what's going to be a very nice dynamic. This Pepi is another competitor who's kind of like KT, who took their time, was with a group, didn't wrestle much, you know, got their reps in here and there, but now is truly trying to find themselves. You see him flanked by Lamb and Eve, most often than not. And here now. Here he comes.
Bless our kind GMs. Man, you really don't want that fine.
I didn't even think about that.
You really don't want that fine.
You know what?
You know, Risky Business doing it on well, you didn't know we were on the air, but Risky Business doing it while we were mic'd up, just saying. Could never be me, though. KT!
Because the only thing you care about is bingo, man.
The only thing I care about is being professional. That's why my pockets are gonna stay full.
So why don't you spill something on his suit for me? KT is making his way to this ring, and our broadcast is getting as Philadelphia as it could have. But KT is anything but what this broadcast has been in the last couple of minutes. He is a professional. KT, believe it or not, is a relative of Mamba Ant. I can believe it because, you know, RSVP, that's still part of the quote-unquote family tree and such. RSVP is kind of like the San Antonio Spurs. They run a tight unit. he isn't a member of RSVP, but he did grow up around, or in that around RSVP from a very distant range. He was called the Lone Wolf. He's not exactly like Michael Stevens, but he tends to do things on his own. He
It
prefers
must
to
have
do
been
things on
Tom
his
Brady
own.
who threw the apple from the tree, because this guy is a whole different breed than one Mamba and or RSVP for that matter, and not like RSVP, but KT. Well, I mean, all you got to do to believe me is just watch what happens next.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. As the bell sounds, it is Pepi versus KT. Eve and Lamb at ringside. I hope they don't get involved. You know what? I do. So you can see the stark difference in character as Pepi and KT go to work for the time being with no interference, as it's KT that gets the better of that exchange.
Whose character you talking about?
You'll see. Here now. Standing shooting star press gets met with knees. KT. Not a lot of folks have a counter for that right on the fly, but guess who does this guy? It says on his tights, Ring General. I mean, oh! Pepi, I don't know about Ring General, but this... Oh! They are just as dynamic as it can get. And here it's going to be KT. Wow, when was the last time we saw something like this in... Pinch me, I must be dreaming.
KT, a physical competitor, harkens back to the days of the Dynamite Kid and Tiger Mask, that old Smash Mouth 70s, 80s junior heavyweight style. That's all KT. And he is
jumped out of the ring.
as aggressive as he is fluid. It really is a joy to watch. The contrast between beauty and brutality that KT possesses.
Hasn't exactly won a... Oh!
Look at that.
Clothesline. Hasn't won a title in pro wrestling yet. And then that's exactly why he even feels himself the dark horse. More than anyone in his family. He has that blemish of no title yet. He has that, so to say, doesn't feel left out, but he feels left out in the history books. And that to him is what matters most.
And I'm glad you said yet, because KT, in my opinion, has champion written all over him.
It's Pepi. Oh, Pepi trying to maybe throw those champion in. Bitch chance with a nice clothesline. KT. We're talk about Pepi. Pepi, former member of Ruination. And they have been on a nice spree of good wrestling lately. And it looks like it's continuing right now. KT, get out the way!
Big elbow by Pepi.
And then a running knee! Look at Oh, wow. And then there's that Memphis, Tennessee resilience, that hard knock fight. Big drop kick. That was a... Yeah, I haven't seen something that picture perfect in a minute now.
And that's
KT kicks up, rolls up.
KT comes from the school of wrestling, not wrestling, wrestling. That's with two S's, folks. That's the Jerry Lawlers and the Von Erichs and the Funks and the Brodies and
here, nice elbow.
Whatever ragtag, hard punching professional wrestler you can think of. KT is inspired by them as well. Oh!
That could have ended horribly in so many ways, and it did in the most creative way possibly, with double knees to the face. And
a true innovator of offense.
Lamb, Eve watching on Lamb, trying to give Pepi some loud advice, with KT thwarts the whatever changes they're trying to make.
Look at this.
Nice standing.
And that was almost like a DDT with the legs, HNA. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
And there, KT, he's an evolution of the wrestling you just mentioned. That is something he has always prided himself on since day one, and kind of why he took his sabbatical. The AWF is a very dramatic landscape. Correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of that landscape still has some real business going down, and that's what KT is about. Moonsault.
Off the middle rope, mind you, that it's much harder to clear, but the athleticism of KT is on display.
Right hand.
Pepi does not have an answer for it.
Tried a nice
I spoke
rear
too
waist
soon.
lock. Off the ropes.
Here we go. Oh! A nice elbow.
KT now off the ropes again. Moonsault. This one lands. And Pepi slow to their feet. Could this be the latter half of this match? As here comes KT. Oh my! Pops a knee right to the face. KT again. Pepi back up slowly to their feet. Stumbling, but Pepi rolls off the ropes and flew with a forearm. It missed. No, he turned his back to Pepi. Drop kick. Down goes the ref. Wait a minute now.
And
and look at Robinson right back up before KT could get funny now. And here, Oh, and a spring clothesline right back in.
Now, where was that insistence on officiating in the last match? I'm just curious.
And here.
There's a reason they call him Lil Nate. Dirtiest
Oh,
referee in the
what's this
game.
now? Oh my goodness! Butterfly stunner! Plug, hook the leg in. 1, 2, 3. You can count to 1,000,000. KT wins. Pepi is out, and even land beside themselves.
Hard hitting, impressive, athletically.
And I hope I hope Pepe isn't holding their head too low because they wrestled a damn good match. But this you can feel it in the air tonight, like Phil Collins, Jean Grey once said, and like a million folks once said actually in rap. Point is, KT, it was his moment. It was in the stars perhaps for him to get this win, and that's exactly what happened. As he is amped, the crowd is amped. They have not taken it. They finally just started taking seats as we have another matchup next. But these folks, despite what they feel about me and K, they love pro wrestling, and they have been more amped up than let me not. I've been getting slack for also saying stuff about other cities too. So you know what? I love Arkansas. I'm sorry that I said what I said about them recently. I love them. They're a beautiful place. Looking forward to JID Steakhouse when I go over there. Beautiful place. Beautiful place.
Hey man, why wasn't I invited?
It's just fucking Arkansas, bro.
What's that got to do with me? I'm confused. I love Arkansas. I love Arkansanians. They're great people.
More of next. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. I know a lot of people had a lot of feelings about this on the card, and it is only different because of one competitor. This is supposed to be Mamba and Killgore and Ethan Grace versus Jesus, Rib-Bas, and BLITZ. However, Ethan Grace, being the World Heavyweight Champion, has been nowhere to be found tonight at all. So, Mamba N had to do some quick searching and get a backup. The backup is in the form of TJ of all people, so the cousins are back at it again. I mean, look at this. The competitors from the opener and the days 2 on one team versus Jesus and Rib-Bas in their first match, along with BLITZ, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Mamba N and BLITZ face each other this weekend in a cage match, submission cage match. Number 1 contender for Ethan Grace's world title. Maybe that's exactly why, Grace is not showing face. Why would he show face to be in this match? Is what a lot of people thought to begin with here. So, fair enough on him. And here come the cousins. Kay, you look like you're not endorsing any of this.
The sky is falling. Somehow, the danger of Jesus and Rib-Bas and BLITZ, and trust me, fellas, I understand the danger, has joined, like you said, the opening match of End of Days 2, that triple threat for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was Mamba Ant, it was TJ, and it was Kenneth Killgore. Trust me. Folks, if you want the insider scoop, they want to be nowhere near each other. But they realize that the threat of BLITZ and those two freaks that we saw last week is much to bear.
And so to say, this is also some work by the GMs because they're trying, essentially, so Becky and Seth are trying to, I guess, get BLITZ to mentor Rib-Bas and Jesus. Now, damn it, I don't know if those two are going to accept said mentorship, but I mean, this is the impending issue. You think I'm trying to avoid a fine? I'm going to call it right down the middle and double my fine. They are do they give a fuck about humanity? Do you see what they're treating our company like it's a playpen to try and pair those three together?
I'll do you one better, like a dog kennel, because they're trying to teach two pit bulls how to do kung fu.
Goodness gracious almighty. And these two, believe it or not, Mamba and Kenneth Killgore are both familiar with Jesus and Rib-Bas. For a long time though, those two were not near a professional wrestling ring. Their indie career kind of, kick-started a little bit after they parted ways and such. But Lord have mercy, the way that the tides of humanity come turning back. It is a small world, is it not? As here is the Renegade champion. Like you said, he doesn't want to be here. He is facing Ethan Grace in a few short days for the World Heavyweight Championship double title match. Renegade Championship also on the line. And now he is wrestling in his Actions Tag matchup alongside. Granted. Think about it. You think Kay would have preferred Grace to be a competitor, or might he be a little bit grateful to it's TJ tonight?
Well, listen. What I will say is, Kenneth Killgore in the beginning half of this year did not want to be embroiled in any of this. Alright? But somehow it's found its way back to him. And for Kenneth Killgore, like you said, he has that World Heavyweight Championship match at Sunday Smokefest 5. I think that's where his attention is toward. He can give a damn if it's TJ, if it's Grace, if it's, whomever. It's a tag match he has to win, and then on Sunday he has to win.
Here they come with music for the first time. Oh my goodness, he has no shoes on. Rib-Bas and Jesus, to think about it for a time, and Killgore again. Those four were friends. Thank God they weren't violent people.
We're friends with these guys?
We're friends. Went to whenever you believe, spoke with Mamba and Killgore earlier. They told me Wendy's was their favorite hangout spot. Wendy's of all places when it was still good at that. I mean, really, these two are at one point were civil. Forgive me. God, I mean, one of them, Jesus looks a bit more touched up, but Rib-Bas, he has no shoes on.
What was their Wendy's order? Freaking lizard meat on a burger? I don't know.
I mean, Jesus and Rib-Bas are explaining to us that was not their intro music, ladies and gentlemen. They wanted to be emphatic. That was not their intro. They didn't give them that. And they don't look very happy about that. I mean, that doesn't. Who the hell decided to say what the hell? I mean, listen, I'm not of them. And here comes the Gladiator. Oh my God, this is a real team. What are they gonna come out to?
Dog growling sounds? I don't understand. I mean,
they're right there. Here we go.
Keeping my voice down.
It's an actions tag, so it's going to be all over the place. It's the main event. It's going to be all over the place. Like I said, BLITZ faces Mamba Ant. Either BLITZ or Mamba Ant becomes the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship after this weekend. By next Chaos, we will have our answer, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to let you know right now, if it's this guy, I don't care who's World Heavyweight Champion by next week. I don't care who's World Heavyweight Champion by next year. It is going to be him. I mean, the spec that BLITZ lost the world title in a triple threat matchup. He didn't get the pin. It was Mamba. Oh my goodness, imagine that it was Mamba Ant. And he has been up in arms about that ever since, and rightfully so. I highly doubt if BLITZ were to be in that situation again for the world title, he is not going to let it slip through his hands. I mean, dear Lord, when you see BLITZ, it feels like a foregone conclusion for whoever is coming on out to face him. I mean, how do you question who's going to... And then look who's this freaking... Oh my God.
Intensity personified is the Gladiator. And when you spell it out like that, Agent A, I mean, of course it's tough for BLITZ to handle. Mamba Ant lost his championship.
Oh my, here we go. Rib-Bas and TJ scrapping up. Oh, nice suplex from BLITZ. Oh, and BLITZ and Ant already tussling up. Jesus and Killgore wrestling. The competitors have all separated. Look at Rib-Bas. Look at Rib-Bas! TJ, at least he's a bit, he's a former world champion of his own right. He knows how to move in a ring. He is he's not the young competitor he once was. I think he's a matured vet at this point in the AWF.
My inclination is to get the hell out of here.
I mean, we have to sit here at this table. We can't just abandon it.
I don't have to do anything. I can call this from behind the barricade.
No. BLITZ sending Mamba Ant flying away as Jesus and TJ, Rib-Bas and TJ tussle up. Killgore sending Jesus out the steel stairs as BLITZ and Ant. Oh, still BLITZ trying to get something on. Oh, look at these two. No way. No way!
My God!
A flying cutter! BLITZ covers. This is an actions tag. Falls count anywhere elimination.
And
last team standing wins.
Once you fought a guy enough, you start picking up his own moves. And BLITZ and Mamba Ant have crossed paths so many times. You talk about an era-defining rivalry.
Rib-Bas lifting TJ over the show. Oh my! Not a lot of people can do what he just did.
Talk about your Flairs and your Rhodeses. Your Ortons and your Cenas. You got BLITZ and Mamba Ant, a storied rivalry.
Oh! BLITZ just took. Now look at this. Look at Killgore and Jesus. Those two again. Believe it or not, though, one of the things they spoke about such and so for times was professional wrestling. DDT. So to see those two tussling up right now, a styles clash going on.
But it looks like Killgore and Jesus are concerned with two different types of professional wrestling.
They're having a real...
And I'm not sure if Jesus' version is very professional, mind you.
I mean, you have to say Jesus does... Oh, nice. Another TJ. TJ continues to get powerbombed. Mamba Ant trying to save his cousin, but getting pummeled. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he saves himself.
And Killgore's at the mercy of the newly debuted Jesus. And
look at that! But over the shoulders! Oh my goodness! Killgore, the Terminator, staring daggers into Blitz after he admired it for too damn long. Look at, oh no, Mamba Ant.
Oh my God, look at this. Wow,
just got power bombed on his cousin's leg.
The madman in Jesus. Excuse me, in Rib-Bas.
Killgore and Blitz rarely meeting up. Never have, I think only meeting once or maybe twice in one-on-one competition. Here, and nice suplex from Jesus to Killgore. Those two still wrestling an actual match. So to say, they have been trying. Oh, and Killgore scouted that. Killgore, a guy that has, actually watched their tape and such, knows something, watched just my homework. Killgore and Jesus. Killgore gets chucked up, and oh my God, Blitz, lawn darted by his former mentor. I think this is where the Decepticons are. That TJ was once a Decepticon, and now Rollins and Lynch are trying to give Blitz two new ones. Oh my, Rib-Bas just throwing Killgore aside.
It's a lot of history between a lot of the guys in this matchup. TJ, Blitz, Killgore, Mamba Ant, Jesus, Rib-Bas. Of course, there's history. If we're talking about the can't believe I'm saying this, friendship.
Oh, and a running knee from Rib-Bas to Killgore.
AK-170. Look at this. Oh!
Rib-Bas slowing it down now. That's a ladder in his possession. Here's Mamba Ant. Oh! Down goes hand. Look at, oh my God, TJ! Their little cousin.
Just deadlifting now. Jesus.
Grown man. That's a grown man. Here comes Blitz as an equalizer. No! And a choking guillotine. A guillotine. Trying to tap out the world champ. There's
Killgore just got screwdrivered. Oh my God, that was at the top of his head.
Mamba Ant and Killgore have been screwdrivered. Rib-Bas laying out both AK-170 members. But Ant is back to his feet now. This matchup, goodness almighty.
Now it's AK-170 against Rib-Bas. Jesus thrown back into the ring. Things look like they're about to get more cluttered by the second.
Oh, what a nice Blitz. Mamba Ant. And Killgore hitting Blitz with a light tube. Here comes TJ. Jesus and Rib-Bas with a double team on Mamba Ant. 10-time world champion.
And AK-170 and Blitz are involved in championship matches this Sunday.
Oh my God!
Holy hell, coming out of nowhere.
And TJ gets picked up by Rib-Bas in a Samoan drop.
How does this kind of match, an actions tag, the deadly situation, how does this
and another
the chances, the health of the contenders?
Cover now in a 1, 2, no.
The kick out by Blitz, the gladiator. Devastation will continue if he has it his way this Sunday. Look at TJ on Jesus. Oh!
Cover now and spike down to cover 1, 2. Is this the first elimination?
Oh,
no!
And Jesus kicking out of the Tiger Bomb as Mamba Ant and Rib-Bas mix it up right in front of us.
And Ant, known for slaying Titans, but that is a completely different one. I think that's Godzilla. And oh my goodness, Killgore, I don't want to put words, I don't want to be too extreme, is laying belt to you-know-what to Blitz right now. And has been for nearly the entire match.
He's focused. He's got a chance to be a double champion for the first time in a while.
This has, I don't know if you guys have watched baseball or, basketball, but it has American League, American League, National League, East and Western Conference energy between Killgore and Blitz. Two guys that have rarely seen each other. So to see Killgore get the better of him this much, and these two, Jesus and Blitz, the suplex into a moonsault combo.
Oiled unit.
And then a DDT to disrupt. Killgore getting back into the mix. And actually, he's in no rush to get back into the mix. Smartly so.
Because he's going to bring out the plunder. He's got a stop sign.
And BLITZ throwing Mamba in aside. Rib-Bas. TJ still towers over Rib-Bas. So we still... Oh, that's still... At least that's a known fact on what that is now. And off the ropes. And a running knee.
He towers over him, but does he match the ferocity of this lunatic? Look at this.
Let alone the hunger again. TJ is a very much part of the AWF elite, or is up there at least from the upper echelon. Jesus and Rib-Bas, no title to their name in this company yet, no glory yet. This match means a lot. To lose your first match, oh! It would be a big blemish. Stop sign, Killgore stop sign, and BLITZ taken down, and Jesus is going to town with that stop sign. Down goes Rib-Bas. TJ trying to gain control of the match. He gets a right hand to Jesus. Jawbreaker.
All 6 bodies are in the ring.
Not for long, perhaps, as Ann and BLITZ were on the ropes, but Rib-Bas comes out of nowhere, and out goes Ann. And Rib-Bas, Killgore and Jesus again lock horns. They always give these two a one-on-one matchup. There now. Right hand miss. Pass for the Renegade Championship. Oh no, God! God! On the ringside!
Oh my God! Rest in peace! Tombstone pile driver to the Antichrist.
Just before their match, BLITZ.
Killgore with a light tube from Kenneth freaking Killgore.
RKO to Rib-Bas, tried it. How is Ant still walking? I think at this point, I'm not that. I've never been that person. I think they need to drug test him.
Access
oh
tag.
My goodness!
No eliminations thus far. We might have our first one in the middle of the ring.
Is it after? No, Rib-Bas quickly after that Kamehameha saves his partner, then goes right back to work.
Like a bloodhound, he smelled danger and went to sick on TJ. Oh, is he gonna get him up for this? And TJ, miscommunication there, broke up the J Driller. I don't think he meant to do that.
And there,
but
might have just saved BLITZ's life.
He's gonna capitalize.
And look at Mamba Ant on our announce table. It's getting ready to get Houston into the fray. It's only a matter of time as down goes TJ to cover down 1, 2. Ant trying to run in, but nearly he would have been too late if TJ did kick out a shoulder block from.
He just left that animal on our announce
mountains. Down. Look, oh, he just add that. He just yanked Killgore out of the ring.
Out Kenneth Killgore. Talk about one in a fight, and now Jesus flanking the Terminator.
Quickly down, and again these two.
A double leg and a sharp shooter. Or, no, that's not. Oh, my God.
Oh!
He's going to ram Killgore's face right to the light tube, damn it. Oh, my. Oh!
Oh, my champion. Down he goes. Jesus, Ant almost eliminated BLITZ, but Rib-Bas again going to save the Gladiator. Down goes 2 competitors. 2, 3.
Who's that? That's TJ gone?
It's Mamba Ant gone. Mamba Ant is gone. BLITZ eliminated Mamba Ant.
One half of the #1 contender match this Sunday has been eliminated by the other half.
And here now it's going to be Jesus. To me, it's going to be Rib-Bas getting Killgore up on his announce table.
TJ and Killgore are down a man.
Look at Killgore!
Oh my God! That's a tombstone pile driver on our announce table!
Rib-Bas! Down goes Rib-Bas. Rib-Bas kicks out. BLITZ! TJ kicks out.
Oh, this is a jackhammer. Killgore escaping. A stop sign to the back of the head of Killgore. And now shoots the inside crotch. Oh!
Here now, scoop miss out the way. And down goes TJ. Nice. And several suplexes
I respect that Killgore is trying to overpower the Gladiator. But that has never been a venture that has a 100% success rate. Especially not in a match where all this wear and tear is going on.
It's a sprint, not a marathon. Excuse me, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Most certainly.
It's the right term. And you were seeing Killgore throw all his strength. Oh my God! Air raid crash to Jesus. Down the cover. And quickly now, here comes the ref. 1, BLITZ going to save the day. You know, Jesus kicks out. But here, look at Killgore trying to tap out Rib-Bas. And Rib-Bas fights back.
That Funk branded.
Look at these two in front of.
Whoa! Oh my God! He just threw fire in Blitz's face.
And down goes.
Where the hell did he get that from?
Down goes the Gladiator. No, wait, the Gladiator's back up. The Gladiator's back up before TJ at that.
And it's only because of that helmet from Blitz he wasn't incinerated. Jay Driller
to Rib-Bas, but he rolls out of the ring. Here comes Blitz. And it's a one-on-one match for now between those two. Here comes more plunder. In a main event, it is dragging on like a war, like a mud puddle. And I mean in a bad way. It's becoming more of a survival, not a competition.
We have seen physicality. There's
Look at Rib-Bas overshooting. I think he's right to hit Killgore with that.
This is the reason why we are the Jaxsun Wrestling Federation. And in the birthplace, the heart of ECW, things truly are becoming hardcore.
And up goes
TJ on that top rope. Killgore is out of here.
TJ fights back. Oh, down goes Killgore.
TJ is effectively alone in the middle of that ring.
And it didn't last for just a lariat to sit TJ down. There goes Rib-Bas, top turnbuckle. He's high and he's stalking TJ. He's talking to. Oh, and a screwdriver to Killgore.
Oh my God!
TJ
from the top rope to the outside.
Down the cover on Killgore. 1, 2. Killgore after another pile driver. And no, in front of us, TJ has been taken out of the equation.
And not even Superman could survive that stomp. But let's realize the situation. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been a long time since we've seen an Jaxsun's tag with such dire stakes as this. It's Jesus and Rib-Bas, these two pit bulls, these two monsters who have popped up into the scene to wreak havoc. And of course, the Gladiator Blitz. And then it's just one Kenneth Killgore, one Renegade champion.
And back into the ring.
They're going to tear him limb from limb. And Killgore is a tough son of a gun. But I'm not sure if he has it in him.
Look at him.
To resist the firepower.
Down goes Jesus.
Standing in the middle of that ring.
And Jesus gets right back to his feet after that. There's no way.
Killgore now reversing into Blitz. Maybe he's got a shot here.
If Blitz wasn't standing right there, maybe he did. But Blitz stopped all of that. And Rib-Bas just turned his back to Killgore. This is not looking... I said it. This started to look like a survival, not a fight. And this exactly become that...
Straight mugging. Look at that. They're tripping over themselves.
Did they just all three hit him at the same time?
They're tripping over themselves trying to beat on Killgore.
Is getting absolutely flushed and floored.
Oh, and a DDT. And Killgore right back up. The defiant Killgore. Oh, and a backbreaker sits him right back down. Hooks the leg. And this could be all she wrote. Oh, and Killgore with the kick out.
And wow. Back up to his feet. Look at this. This is sick.
Oh, look at this. A lariat from Blitz.
Come on.
And now
Killgore.
The Steiner screwdriver.
Another I don't know how many pile drivers this young man has gotten in this match, but
and a super kick. Oh my God.
One.
And a kick out of that. Wait a minute.
The Renegade champion. Oh my goodness. He is trying to fight back. He kicked out after literally, I think, all of these gentlemen's best shots. And here's Rib-Bas with an accidental misfire on Blitz. I might have just cost him his Decepticon shot. Here now. And Rib-Bas, I think, was that a spear he just tried? I don't know what it was. And there they go again. Chipping all over themselves. Here come the Wolves. Another attempt from Killgore. They are all in the ring again. It's not looking good. Bet he shoots right back up. Spear to Rib-Bas. Spear to Rib-Bas.
But he can't capitalize. He's got two other behemoths waiting for him. Look at Jesus.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, look like a screwdriver. No.
Chop block to the leg.
Rib-Bas is down. Jesus is almost down, but BLITZ
is right there.
The final boss.
And down to cover.
The electric chair slam from BLITZ.
1, 2.
And a kick out still by Killgore.
Still to his feet. Gets grabbed. Jesus. One-handed power bomb. Down to the Renegade champion. Jesus might feel like he can contend for the Renegade champion after this matchup.
The Terminator understands that the momentum cannot swing in the favor of BLITZ. It cannot swing in the favor of...
BLITZ was lining up for a Gouchon bomb, and I don't think Jesus knew it. He hasn't quite seen that yet, but oh man.
The miscommunication is Killgore's best friend right now, but that doesn't matter when BLITZ is dumping you right in the back of your head.
He's trying his best. And they are up. Oh my god!
At a certain point, you just got to stop the match because Killgore is bleeding from his forehead, and oh my goodness, table damn near exploded.
Down the cover,
taking the grace to make the cover.
2,
and he's still. We're truly finding out what Kenneth Killgore is made of.
Up against 3 competitors that are just at this point. Oh, here he goes. And he's trying another strategy, folks. Look at the dogs.
Killgore trying to divide and conquer. Trying to divide and conquer. Look how... Oh my god! Holy...
This is a sight to behold. This is so sight to behold.
BLITZ was on Killgore's heels. And he is at least 100 pounds heavier.
And there it is. Oh, come on. Damn it, almighty.
And he got caught. Oh, my God.
At some point, you have to stop.
Stop this match.
Killgore, please don't kick out. 1. He's going to kick out. Oh, he finally didn't.
How could you have a defiant last hurrah from Kenneth Killgore?
The Renegade champion goes out, not without a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Not without one of the best fights we've seen from anybody.
But tonight we'll read a clean sweep. This new tag team, Jesus, Rib-Bas, and the Gladiator BLITZ, a dominant force in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
We thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and for anyone in the world, but you are... Wait a minute. What is this? And wait a minute! Oh my god! Oh my god, this is backstage! Hey, that's the World Heavyweight Champion, Ethan Grace!
And that's Dana White! The Ghoul!
The AWF Chaos World Champion! Oh my god. What is happening here?
I'm not understanding. Dana White right now is attacking Ethan Grace, who hasn't matched with Kenneth Killgore. That's his opponent this Sunday, but Dana White, I guess, is now waiting.
And Grace trying to defend himself against the Ghoul, but faring as well as anybody else would in this situation.
And he's been blindsided. Agent A, you don't think this is Dana White calling his shot? Whoa! For the World Heavyweight Championship.
And now, a star from Grace.
And Grace trying to defend himself the only way he knows how. But still, Dana White we've seen in these attacks, these brawls, is nigh unstoppable.
No. Here.
Oh my god! And then White
just gave Grace more than a 5 o'clock shadow.
A fireball to the face.
Oh, no.
Of the fallen
the World Heavyweight Champion!
And he's literally the fallen White. Ethan Grace has exploded.
We are going off. Oh my god, he just dropped dead.
His body went limp. We have to go off the air, ladies and gentlemen. But we don't know
watching.
where Dana White is going.